your real hair. I thought we were going to wear our real hair together today.
What do you mean? This is my real hair. I decided, I stole this from your room. Did you know that?
Did you?
Yes,
Can I have it?
did. Yes. Go ahead. How much? I bet this was like $5,000, that thing, wasn't it? It was
More
probably
like
a fortune.
Like $50. This is what I used to look like every day on the Tyra Show.
I love it.
You like that?
How does my hair, do you have any knots or anything?
No, you're good. Let me just do a track check.
Okay.
You have no tracks.
No, I know.
Not one track.
I ran into her the other day and I said, I'm very nervous about having to wear my real hair on your show. I usually enjoy the magic hair, as my gays call it. And so this is my actual hair. You can tug it and everything.
It's real. I'm so proud of you.
It's a difficult transition for me.
Do you feel naked?
I feel naked and like I should make a sex tape as long as I'm naked. You know, as long as I'm here.
Well, I've heard that in your book you reference me in it.
Yeah.
What do you say?
First of all, you're in the index, so perhaps you'd like to look yourself up in the index, because I
in the
actually
index?
made an index of the celebrities that I talk about.
Oh, let the bidding war begin between Tyra, Oprah, and Mari for the Kathy Griffin exclusive. Well, I got it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
You
page
nailed it.
65. Yes. Why do you always hold your breath? The last time you were here, you were like,
I hold
holding
my
your
breath, and I on your show I always wear designer clothes, and I try to sit like a lady because I always like secretly think I'm a contestant on America's Next Top Model, and I'm worried about the evaluations or the challenge that might come up, and so
Well, I'm
ready to pose
I'm
at
about
any
to
time.
evaluate you right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you describe yourself in the book as promiscuous.
I banged a lot of guys. Always with a condom. I'm a role model. Always with a condom. Sometimes two condoms.
How many?
Well, I don't know about counting. I mean, look, here's the deal. I was a virgin till I was 19, which is great, girls. A little nerdy, but then I made up for lost time. There's a little thing that we have. It used to be called the 80s, and what happened was a lot of guys in the 80s. And we didn't always ask for names. So yeah, I did. I went through a long promiscuous phase.
Can I say, like, throw out a number?
Absolutely.
30?
No. No,
40?
It's a 3-digit number. It's
100?
I know. What? Condom, always a condom.
Always a condom. Well, you name names in your book. Of
Yeah, I like to name the name of people I have sex with.
And you want to say it?
Oh, famous. Well, you know what's funny is I didn't think that I slept with anyone who was famous, but then I realized that Jack Black is famous, right?
Hello?
He's in movies, and but he
guys
wasn't
dated?
famous when I dated him. There's actually a really embarrassing picture of the two of us in the book. It's more embarrassing probably for him than me.
I just saw a picture of him in the book. He was gorgeous.
He's cute.
There's a really gorgeous picture of you and him in your book. A gorgeous picture
And I
of
have
him.
my old nose.
Oh.
So I'm wearing I have my old nose and now I have my real hair.
So you dated him for how long?
Oh, just a few times, like for a couple of months. And dating is a stretch. I mean, I guess you could call it dating.
There's also an NSYNCer that you had sex with.
I didn't go all the way with Joey, but we had a makeout session one time, which is
When he was in NSYNC?
Yeah, this is so sick because because I think when whatever I did with him, I don't know what you want to call it, like second base or whatever, but it was so weird because I was like, 38 or something, and I said, Joey, I'm a little older than you. I'm 27. And he just didn't know any better and said something like, oh yeah, well, one time I dated a lady who was 30. A lady. I know.
And how was it like dating somebody that was so famous? I mean, NSYNC was huge.
Well, look, they were like banging every chick at the DoubleTree, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't that special. I wish I could say it was a love connection. Who I really wanted was Lance Bass, and yet there was something causing. For some reason, it wasn't going to happen.
Okay,
and yet we got along really well.
I have to admit, I was watching the television.
Yeah.
And I think it was the Teen Choice Awards.
I'm a double Teen Choice nominee, you should know, by the way.
Holla.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Double choice. Double. I'm in with the teens. The teens are my new demographic.
But tell me about Levi Johnston. He was your date. I was tripping out. I was confused.
I found love in my life, Tyra. I found love in my life, and yeah, that's right. And it is Sarah Palin's daughter's baby daddy, Bristol Palin's baby daddy.
How did that come about?
Are you doubting that it's a genuine relationship?
I was just so confused.
Are you suggesting that it was a photo op of some sort and that we don't have long talks at night? All right, so fine. I came up with a good idea. And I thought, who the hell am I going to go to the Teen Choice Awards with? Somebody with the Jonas grandfather? I don't know. And so I called him up, and as you know from having him on your show, and I mean, we have to talk this one out because you know Levi Johnston has people that you have to go through.
He has people.
Oh yes, there's Team Johnston. There's a team of people you have to get through, and he has a bodyguard / publicist who's a big black guy named Tank.
Oh,
and
you know what we call that?
What?
Plurality.
That's
publicist and security.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
Plurality.
he's pretty busy because Levi's a famous guy. Although I do think if you're a big black guy and you choose to live in Anchorage, you did something. Because, you know, the cheese stands alone. It's not an urban mecca.
So what did you guys do like after the awards? Did you hang out after?
We dished about Sarah Palin.
No, you did.
Yes, I got all the dirt.
You did?
It was great. Yeah.
More than what Vanity Fair got?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
But it was fascinating to talk to him, as you know, because he really was. If you want to just lean on my hair, that's fine.
It's fine. So tell me.
No, but I mean, he's kind of an interesting guy because here's this young guy who was thrown into the national spotlight.
Very sweet.
He was very sweet and charming.
Yeah, I found him
And he told me stuff about Sarah Palin. It was really fascinating. And
you think he's saying too much?
No, you can never say too much to me. I mean, I love with my ear just like grew like, what, Levi? Don't stop. So I think his story is actually an interesting story.
Yeah.
And he's fearless, which is interesting because who knows what pressure the Palins or the GOP put him under. And he just doesn't care and is telling tales out of school. I love it.
We will be right back with more Kathy Griffin.